Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have this how-to battery change on the Casio G-1000 video. As you can see here, I have this watch which is totally not working, but we have some graphics there. The watch looks complicated, but it has most function of the standard G Shock, including a compass and a thermometer function. Here we have 5 buttons for adjustment mode, start and stop, and also the button for the compass. To find the model number is behind here as indicated, and some functions. I've owned this for quite a while and it's not shown on the website, but there are some similar ones. For guys, if you like the black and gold theme, my guess is there should be some still in the shops or on the marketplace. Then moving forward, to access the watch, I would strongly recommend to remove the band to gain more movement to the case. So first of all, we have a T5 screws on both sides. Okay, removing it will reveal some washers. It's best to keep it together, otherwise for sure you'll miss out a few and you need to remove and install again. The back case is held with 4 Phillips head screw. So my suggestion is everyone should have a good a decent set of tools if you are more hands-on trying to fix stuff. My suggestion is the Xiaomi set that I featured in my video. Assessing the inside, right? This is the second time I've changed the battery. I recommend to change it before it totally dies, so meaning there's no graphic on the LED. Removing the rubber piece, not to worry about the orientation, because later on when assembling it, it goes in one way. Okay. Next, be careful that there's this 3 small tiny springs on the movement itself. On some of the models, it's quite loose and it might drop off and you'll lose it. Okay, so here I'm showing the shortcut way of removing the battery, prying open the battery holder and bending the metal piece, which is I would not recommend, which is why I chose to remove the whole movement. With a light tap or some persuasion, you should be able to remove the movement. And just now you've seen the black ring is the case gasket, or some people call it an O-ring. So here, right, we have some metal clips on the movement. We just need to remove every one around it. Then this piece of metal should come off easily. Upon removing the metal plate and the batteries, the 2 batteries, you need the place to rest the movement. I will recommend you can reverse the movement jig, the white color piece of plastic, on the table. Then leave the movement face down on top of the jig, like what I have done. The reason being is when the dial face down, right, dust will less likely rest on it, and also the hands are not in contact with anything slanting it. So here you can see the second time I've seen this battery. The first time stock will be Japanese battery. This is the Renata Swiss one that I have changed. So for battery wise, I guess the rule of thumb is just make sure the size and the thickness is correct regarding the specs, and even though with a different manufacturer, I think it's okay. So best is if you have a latex glove when handling this, but so many battery changes I've done, it did not pose a concern for me. And do note that when installing the batteries, you need to put it in where there's these 2 side pins to avoid flattening the pins and damaging the contacts. Okay, we see some life on the watch, so next we can start to close it up. But as for some of the older Casio watches, I've changed the batteries, right? After fitting a fresh battery, it still remains dead. Give it some time, leave it there for a while. Usually it will pop back to life. Assembly of the movement is a reverse way, but do remember that you have 3 pins on this watch. If it falls out, put it back gently. Okay, so this part will be a bit more time consuming as there's a lot of detail on the dial itself, and there's only one position that the movement will sit flush inside the case. So making sure that the push button levers are not blocked and the long pins are folded straight, then you have an easy access into the case. Once you think that it's properly seated, give it a left-right wiggle, making sure there's not too much of a play. Then after which you can install the white movement holder to further secure the movement. If it feels still shaky or popping out, you need to remove the movement and redo it again. So dear viewers, if this video had helped you save some money and legwork, do subscribe to the channel. Like the video if you have enjoyed it. 99% of you have not subscribed, so thank you for the encouragement. Approaching the end of the video, I will be lubing the O-ring with some silicone grease to increase its longevity. As you know, rubber plastic parts over some time it tends to dry up and crack, and also this to give a better seal between the plastic case and the steel case back. So we'll be installing 2 screws first, then we'll be testing out further the functions, playing with the watch a bit and making sure it's okay, then we'll fully close it up. I will leave the instruction on how to sync the hands and setting below from the official website. So recently I have noticed that the comment section have been filled with positive comments, people saying that I have helped them save some time and trip to the service center. I'm glad to do so because time is precious, and it's good to know that you are capable of doing these small fixes. So lastly, with the bands installed, we are done. Okay, hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Signing off, this is Restore Refurb Works.